All right, guys. Candid Talk episode 163. The DreSean experience is finally here. Very excited to have this guest on today. I appreciate you guys for liking and sharing and subscribing. All the love you guys have had for this much anticipated show on YouTube. DreSean, what's up, my boy?
What's up?
So how you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man.
So basically what we're going to do on this show is, man, we're going to let you know the origin of DreSean, his experience through life, and what's next for him. For you guys out there that, want to be collegiate athletes or take it to the league or whatever you might want to do, you might get some motivation here, some inspiration here. But first off, DreSean, I got to ask, man, how you feeling right now, man? You feel good? You say you feel good? You good to go?
I'm feeling good right now. Process almost over. Just about staying in shape and staying ready right now.
Staying ready. So we're going to get into that also. DreSean's going to be taking this leap for the league. And before that, though, we're going to get to know who DreSean is. So long story short, man, for the people at home who don't know you, can you tell them where you're from and a little bit of your origin story?
Born and raised here in Lynchburg. My dad played football, so, early at an age, I'm in the yard with him just working early. I remember he asked me, it was like, is this something you want to do? And he was like, because if you say yeah, then I'm going to be on you hard. And, just let me know and I'll stop. But, like, this is what you want to do. It got to be like this.
Yeah.
And I said yeah, and been rocking ever since.
Dang, man, that's crazy. So let's start off. So from jump, you kind of had a love for sports in general, maybe. Mm-hmm. So what was your initial sport? Was it football, or did you try basketball first? Or what sport would you say was your initial sport?
My initial sport was definitely football. But as a kid, I played baseball, I played basketball. I think I played baseball until I was like 11, 12, and I stopped. But I played basketball all the way through high school until I was done.
Man.
Yeah, but football always been one for me.
Well, see, you know what? Since we're at your origin story, I had this lined up for later on, but I might as well ask now. As a kid, man, you got a pops who had a prominent career in football. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Did you quite know exactly, if the people don't know at home, Andre Kendrick, because his father had a very great career at Virginia Tech with Mike Vick. They actually went to a national championship and almost got it done. Mm-hmm. The reason why I'm a Hokie fan. Did you know, or did you have any mind of how successful your dad was in football growing up? Or was it kind of like, Pops did whatever back in the day?
Yeah, I knew. It's easy to know, especially when anywhere you walk to, it's like, oh, you Andre's son. They talk about him at Tech and talk about him in Vic. It's just, it used to be a time where, I wouldn't know anybody from a can of paint. They come up to me and be like, oh, you Andre's son. I'd be like, oh, man, how you know me? I used to hate that.
Yeah.
But it's just a testament to what he did on the field.
I always wonder, when people have, their parents do things like this, be good in sports, do you ever hit YouTube on and look at some of these clips? Have you seen some of this?
Yeah,
or has he sat you down and shown you this film? You know what I mean?
A little bit of both. Yeah. I think I used to look on YouTube on my own. Yeah. I remember when we used to have the old college football games, there was no names on it. So everybody who was number 4 for Tech, I used to just say it was him when I'm playing a game. And my brother used to be like, that's not him. This is 10, 15 years later or whatever. But yeah, it was fun.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll get to more of your Norfolk State experience, man. I just want to jump in there real quick. But I got to ask you this. You're coming up. You decide you want to play, you want to be involved in sports, man. I say you guys, you grew up in the hardest generation ever as far as all these distractions, social media and all those things, man. How early was you able to develop a discipline, and how was you able to maintain it, man?
Yeah, I developed that early.
Okay.
Like I said, we had that talk, and he was just like, this is what you want to do. It got to be like this. And from 5, I'm push-ups, sit-ups, big 10s, big 40s, in the yard doing drills. I still remember that like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
And at first, it wasn't even about discipline. It was just fun for me. Just spending time with my dad and just not even knowing that I'm getting better rapid.
Yeah, just
saw it before I did. So,
you have any siblings?
Yeah, I got one brother.
How old is he?
He is 26, about to be 27.
Okay, so he was older, so if he played around, you got some of that big brother elbow work in that
for sure. I'm the youngest grandkid. I'm one of the youngest cousins, youngest siblings, so I'm the baby. So I got all of that.
Yeah, no question, man. All right, so you know what, man? You coming up to school? High school, EC glass?
Yep.
EC Glass, man. Shout out to EC Glass, man. Can you tell the people your experience at Glass, man, just far as sports, school life, friendship life? Just how was Glass, man? How was it there?
Yeah, I loved it. I met some of my best friends that I still talk to now. Sports was good. We were always good in football, always good in basketball. I even ran track a little bit one year. It was just fun, man. Like, I went to school with my brother for 1 year. My ninth grade year, he was a senior. A lot of my cousins went to Glass. It was just, my dad went to Glass, so I always knew where I was gonna go.
It was only right, man. Yeah. You got any? I ask athletes this, man, because there are a lot of pivotal figures, in our life. I played sports all my life. I still got coaches and some teachers. Even I remember. You got any coaches that stood out to you, or either teachers or whatever through your school life?
I don't want to leave nobody out.
Okay, so you.
But yeah. I can give you a few off the top of my head.
Okay.
At Dunbar, definitely Coach Tay.
Okay.
He coached basketball at Dunbar. He used to coach with our little league team when I played for CBA League. So him, Coach Rodney, Coach Rodine, who else? High school, definitely got to say Coach Woody.
Okay.
Coach Johnson. I don't think Coach Johnson get enough credit for what he did. I looked at his email and seen him sending out everybody's stuff, talking to coaches all the time. So I definitely want to give him his flowers.
Shout out.
Coach DJ.
Yeah.
Coach Roy. So yeah, those are the ones that pop out the top of my head right now.
A lot of coaches help mold
definitely
you.
My dad too.
And definitely your dad, no question, man. And that coaching is pivotal, man. And being a coachable player, that's one thing too. You know what I'm saying? Some players, don't want to take in too much advice. But I see you was able to take in the jewels they was dropping for you. You know what I'm saying? Was there any pressure? I know you probably been asked us before, but was there any pressure being Andre Kendrick's son, going to the school he went to, and playing the sport that he played, or did you just you felt free out there?
Me, I don't really feel pressure like that. I feel like if you prepared enough and you trust what you do, trust your work, then the pressure is just in your head. Mm-hmm. So I was confident that I was gonna be able to do what I do. And my dad always told me that, like, you don't have to be me. Like, even if this is something you don't even want to do, like, I'm still going to support you regardless. So, the pressure was never really a thing. Like, I feel like I was always ready for whatever moment I was about to go into.
Okay, all right. Well, you know what? I've seen some basketball photos, man. Mm-hmm. I will say, man, either the football games or the basketball games, you went through some real rivalries with the Heritage rivalry, man. Mm-hmm. I'm guessing you was involved in some hype, crazy games in high school, Dre.
For sure.
Can you bring up any particular game, basketball or football, or any year that stood out to you where you was like, yo, this is crazy. This game is crazy. This stadium or arena is packed out. You have any game in particular of, junior year, senior year, whatever, in your rivalry with Heritage?
I think my freshman year, actually.
Oh, man.
I got pulled up to varsity like middle of the season. Our quarterback got hurt, and, it was random. Like, I didn't even expect it. So it was just like, I think that was my second or third game on varsity. And it's, crosstown rival, packed stadium, everybody looking at me back there. I'm probably 145 pounds back there. It's like, oh, we gonna kill him. So, it was just something that's like, but I jumped right into it. I was ready. I had a pretty good game, especially being a freshman. But, we lost. But it was just an experience of getting those big games under your belt. And then later on, it just became nothing. I'm just like, I've been through worse than this. So
that's jumping in the lines then. For the people that's out of state watching, or the people back in Northfolk State watching, if you don't know, DreSean was involved in basically the biggest rivalry in Central VA in our area right here, Heritage and Glass. So, playing in those big games, they kind of give you a little edge when you're getting up to college, because you didn't see a real rivalry, man. And these guys, like you said, across the road, they know each other. Like, the Heritage boys.
Went to elementary school, played together in the neighborhood. It's just like, we root for each other all year until that one day. So it's just like, you playing your boys on the other side. So, they always want to get you.
No question. What game stands out to you the most? Where you was like, yo, I balled out, yo. Like, did you have a moment where you was like, yo, man, the hard work really paying off? Like, everything is coming to form perfectly. You have a game that stands out to you, basketball or football?
Definitely football. I think I had a 2-week period where I think I had like 600 yards and like 10 touchdowns in a 2-week period.
Oh my
senior year, we played GW Danville, and then we played LCA like back-to-back weeks.
Okay.
And, you know, GW is a school that's known for being tough, gritty, you know, out physicaling you and stuff like that. And there was a lot of talk before that game, and they used to have this website. I can't remember what it's called, but I would sneak on there and read it, like, because, you know, I would always know, like, the coaches get on there and talk. They vote for who's the best player in all regions and all that stuff. But, like, I would go on it, and I'm reading it, and it's like, it's pissing me off.
They're talking trash.
They talking trash. They talking what they gonna do to us, or we ain't played this person, we ain't played that person. And then what really got me is they were on there like they didn't know who the best player in the region was. So that really pissed me off.
Oh, man.
So we get up there, you know, just how you think it was, warm us, we warming up. They talking trash from the other side of the field. And I don't really say much.
Okay.
But once you get me there, it's the light switch. It's just like, okay. So I didn't say nothing the whole game. I mean, not the whole warm-ups.
Yeah.
And we start the game, and I break one long early, hit him in the mouth early. So now I'm on one, like, like, where's all that now? Because, you know, this is something that used to make me laugh. The beginning of the game, like, oh, he ain't that good. They hype, try to hype themselves up, talking trash. Then in the middle of the game, it's like, oh, now all of a sudden you want to be my friend. Like, nah, I'm not letting off this gas now. Nah, you started this, and I'm going to give you everything you asked for.
Everything, yeah.
So I think at the end of the game, I had 284 with a 56-yard touchdown called back. So I really had 3-something.
Oh, my God.
I think it was 4 touchdowns or 5 touchdowns. I think I ran 4 and threw 1.
Bro.
Then the very next week, we played LCA at Liberty Stadium. I had got some Twitter DMs. The coaches were going to be there.
Okay.
William and Mary was there. Howard, Campbell, Tech. A couple of teams were there. And, like, they're all standing in the back corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
And just early on, it's like another one early. Broke a long one early. This game, I'm playing defense. I'm playing corner, too. Because, you know, my teammate from William & Mary, Tyler Rose, he was like one of the best receivers in the area. So it's like, all right, I got to go cover that now. Like,
crazy.
You know? So they move him into the slide. I'm like, he never goes into the slide. I'm like, they're trying to get him away from me. I'm like, all right, I'm just reading everything out. I'm playing corner. We in cover 2. I'm not even supposed to be nowhere near this play.
Okay.
He runs a corner. My man, number 1, runs a hitch. So I'm like, all right, I'm baiting it. I step up like I'm running to him.
Yeah.
I see the quarterback tilt his arm up, take off, run, jump back, catch the pick. It's a picture of me like high in the air, just like this.
Isn't that?
Yeah. And after that, at the end of that game, I had 291 and 4 touchdowns. So I think that was definitely the best span of my career.
2-week span. Now, for the people at home, man, you got youngers out there. They may want to play. They may be nervous to play. You know, I try to tell parents, you know, because everybody's afraid of, well, not everybody, but football, how physical it is now. Explain the Friday night lights, man. That feeling, those lights, big games, you know, just for the kids out there that want to play.
Yeah, that's one of the best feelings in the world. You know, you're walking out on that field, you see the lights, you see the fans, and it's just, you know, it's going to show, like, if you worked or not. Like, so me being somebody who worked for it since I was 5, it was just my time to just show what I had been working on, and that was some of the funnest times of my life.
Man, so the first time, I know, you know, we had WSET out here and stuff like that. What was it like the first time you saw yourself in the highlight on TV?
I always think I look slower in highlights. I ain't really like it.
That's crazy.
But I saw it, and I was like, dang, I'm on the news right now.
Yeah. How do I get back there? You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. So, all right. Hey, man, high school going good. Sports life, you know, I'm assuming your family life, everything's going well. How was it when, you know, you're getting up to your junior and senior year? It's becoming real for you to be a collegiate athlete, man. What was that experience like? Talking to colleges, seeing scouts, things like that, prepping for the next level mentally. What was it like for you?
It was kind of like a wake up call of like, yo, you're right here. Like, don't stop now. So, you know, went to start going to camps in the summer, and you know, that's a different level of competition because now it's like my dad used to always tell me, and even my grandpa used to tell him the same thing. It's just like, you're a big fish in a little pond right here, but like once you go to somewhere else, the pond is bigger. You're not a little fish, but you're not the only big fish now. So it's just like having that mentality of, yeah, you're good where you from, but I'm the guy where I'm from too. So, you know, we're going to have to compete at this camp to get this offer. And
that's intense.
I was never one of those guys that just, you know, back down or this guy got a name, this guy got stars. It was just like, I was always one of them dudes like, you got to show me. You never seen me before.
Yeah, exactly. You said you played running back and corner too?
I played, so I didn't play a lot of positions.
Yeah.
So I started off playing running back and a little receiver. Once we got 8, my dad became a coach. We didn't have a quarterback, so he kind of made me the quarterback, and then I had just been playing quarterback ever since then. And then I always played corner, but like, you know, playing quarterback, they don't really want you in on defense that much, making tackles and risking your body because, you know, you're too important to the offense. Mm-hmm. So, but 10th grade, I played slot and corner, but I would play quarterback too. So my junior and senior year, I played a little bit of safety. He was trying to keep me out of the mix, I think.
Yeah. Play the field, bro. Yeah. Play the back, bro.
Yeah. I definitely think they was trying to keep me out of the mix.
keep them healthy. So, man, I do this sometimes with athletes, man. You got one athlete that you played against in high school, you know, that you was like, yo, all right, mighty legit. Does somebody really remember playing against? And he was like, all right, man, he been working just as hard as I am, but he legit over there. You got any players in mind?
Definitely Lala. You know,
Elijah Davis?
Yeah, definitely. Elijah Davis.
Shout out Elijah Davis.
Shout out Lala.
That's crazy.
I've known him all my life, too. We both started off playing for Payne. So nice to see him do some crazy stuff. Like, even since then, like,
explosive.
You know how he's built. He was built like that back then.
That's crazy.
So, like, he was always a guy that was like, you know, somebody in the city that I was like, yeah, he's going places too.
He one of them ones.
Yeah, he definitely one of them ones. And I remember 10th grade, I think this is the one time I beat Heritage in high school.
Okay.
I think like very first play, he broke for like 50. He ain't scored, but he broke. I'm just like, here we go. We about to deal with this all day.
Yeah.
But, you know, we ended up winning, but still just, you know, I definitely got respect for him because he definitely has been doing that all his life.
Yo, shout out Lala Davis, man. Shout out Heritage, man. Yeah, he definitely went insane in high school and went insane. Still out here with last time I seen him on the screen is going crazy anyway. So get through high school. It comes to your final game, because we're going to go to the collegiate time. Mm-hmm. Who did you play your final game in high school?
Played Salem in the playoffs.
In the playoffs, man. Explain the last time when you look up at the scoreboard and you see it zeros. High school's over with, man.
Yeah.
How did it feel? We was like, yo, it's really over with.
Yeah, it was like, dang.
It's really gone.
It flew. Like, I know everybody say that, but, like, once you get into it, like, you think you got time, it's going to fly. So once it was over, I'm like, dang, I'm really about to have to make the biggest decision of my life and try to figure out where I'm about to go to school at. Like, crazy. That was my first thought.
That's insane, man.
That and, you know, now, I got a basketball game on Monday. So,
wow.
Yo. You know, we go deep in the playoffs. You as soon as it's over, it's basketball season. Like, they probably already played a game or two without you.
Yo.
Yeah.
That's crazy work. So, man, you got to switch gears to basketball, say bye to your football career in high school, and then think about the collegiate level at the same time.
Yep.
That's a lot on the mind for a senior in school, man. So you get through your basketball, time to graduate, man. And now it's becoming real. So far as college schools, from what you're deciding, what you're thinking about doing, what's on the table, can you let them know, you know, what was going on in that process when it's time for you to pick a school?
Yeah, I ended up picking up like 8 or 9 offers.
Yeah.
It was, a lot of it kind of sorted itself out.
Okay.
So that's why I really think everything happened for a reason. And at the end, it was William & Mary, Richmond, Georgetown, and then Tech. But Tech was kind of like a different situation. Like, they kind of wanted me to walk on, and then the next year they would put me on money, but I didn't really trust that.
I feel you. And,
you know, I was like, why pay for college when it's free right here?
Right there.
So I ended up picking William & Mary.
Okay.
I picked them because, you know, they were one of my first offers, and they stayed there the whole time.
On it.
You know, shout out to Coach Dowling. He recruited me from William and Mary. I still talk to him to this day. Like that's my dog. Like,
That's what's up, yo.
you can't tell me nothing bad about Coach Dowling.
That's what I'm talking.
Like, he even came to my basketball games. Like, ain't have nothing to do with football. He just, you know.
Oh yeah, so locked in.
Yeah. And I actually had an offer from William Mary to play receiver or corner. In my mind, I'm like, I don't care what I play. Like, I'll play both.
Yeah.
If you let me.
You ready?
Like,
You ready to get busy?
yeah. So like, kind of wanted to be Travis Hunter before Travis Hunter. But it ended up working out like that.
That's lit.
Yeah, that's really why I picked there. That, and they had a lot of coaches who actually played in the league, and it was a great school.
Okay. So how long was you at William? A year, 2?
I was at William and Mary for
3 years.
4 years.
4 years at William and Mary.
Graduated from there and then transferred to Northfolk State.
So man, you over at William and Mary, you enjoying the college life, man. Your pops gets a job at Norfolk State. Well, I think initially Mike Vick got the job first there, and then you see your pops join board, man. So for you to go to Norfolk State, it had to feel right. Like, you know what I mean? Did it feel like, all right, Joe, this makes sense right here?
You know, there was some stuff going on in William and Mary where, you know, I wasn't really able to show what I could do. So I was going to leave regardless, whether they got that job or not.
Okay.
But once they got that job, you know, and I entered the portal, and I talked to Coach Vick, and he was just like, well, let's do your last year the right way. And he's like, come do this with us. I was like, why not?
Crazy, bro.
Who don't want to go play for Coach Vick? So
You on the line with the legend Mike Vick, man. You know what I'm saying? And you're basically being recruited. So you join the team. You got a unique story, man. Your father's a coach. You at Norfolk State. This is Mike Vick's first year, so he's getting all the attention, national news and ESPNs and all that. Just explain that everyday experience of like being beside that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole like a whole thing going on with Vic. You seeing news cameras everywhere. You know what I mean? Just explain that for the youngins, man.
You know, I had been around them pretty much all my life, so I'm used to kind of seeing that. You know, seeing like everybody want to talk to him, everybody want a picture. There's gonna be a lot of cameras. So that was another reason why I went, because it was just like, I know that I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do, and the right people are gonna see it because he here. Yeah. So that was a big part of why I went.
Yeah, for people at home, Mike Vick was very close with your father, so I didn't even think about that aspect. You was seeing him as you was growing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's crazy, bro. You was seeing Vic in his prime in the league and everything. You know what I'm saying?
We went to a couple games and everything.
That's insanity right there, man.
Yeah.
So how did it feel seeing those games, those NFL games, dog? Because I've been to a lot of them, and I was a high school athlete. It's a different feel when you see that. When you see it, bro.
Yeah.
You like, man, I want to go do that. How you feel watching them games? You at them games, bro?
Yeah, it make it feel like it's reachable.
Yeah.
And it is. Like, you just got to work for it. We actually went to the Monday Night Massacre when they played the
Washington game.
Yeah, they got fighting before the game.
I have some highlights on the screen. I'm saying, that's crazy, man.
Played D-Jack like an 80-yard bomb. I'm just like, wow, like that was like the deepest throw I ever seen in my life. Through that, he launched that ball.
For the people at home, man, he was at a very historical game, man.
Yeah.
Mike Vick, Philly, playing Washington, heated rivalry, man. They talking trash before the game, and Mike Vick went absolutely insane. The Eagles went crazy that game. Yeah, you went to that's jackpot right there, seeing something like that, man. Mike Vick's first win. You made a pivotal play late in that game to help y'all get in the range to win this game, man. How did that feel? I mean, that game, was it overtime, right?
Yeah, it was overtime.
Overtime, dog. And I'm doing my research.
I think the catch was like fourth down.
Yeah.
With like ticking time to get us there to kick the field goal to get into overtime.
Oh my gosh, man. So this is a real pivotal moment. You know, it's your first year there. Vic trying to get his first win. I mean, the game's going back and forth. The game is insane.
Jones drops back to pass with time. Pass is going to be complete to DreSean Kendrick over the middle. And Kendrick was held, even making his break. Great anticipatory.
That catch to get him in range. When you make that catch, you make that play, you help that first win. you're probably looking like, all right, man, you ready to do some more work now? You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You know, I know they had to feel good for you and your team. And what did they do for y'all early, man? Did it just build a early confidence, early, cohesiveness with y'all? Y'all heard about me a little bit, but that's how I work in the clutch right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think I definitely stamped myself that first week.
Okay.
We played Towson, and I had 11 catches for 125. And that was big for me because that was the same conference that I was in at William and Mary. We played Towson every year, so it was just kind of like a this is what y'all was missing to them too. Mm-hmm. So but that next week I actually had a drop. I got too excited. I tried to take off running before I fully caught it. Yep. That I probably would have scored and walked off. So I really had to make it up before I made that catch against VSU. Yeah. So it was just kind of like. It was like, this one, I'm going to look this one all the way in. I got hit by like 2 people on it and everything. I was just like, I got to make it up for us,
getting it back, man.
I get it back.
No question. No question. So, you get through a year, you want to strive for your goals, your dreams, man. So just for the athletes that's about to go through this, man, what's the process? Because I really don't even know what process is first, you know what I mean, when you're trying to get into the draft and all that good stuff. After you finish, you stay in shape, stay training, but what's like next as far as the process of getting, declaring for the draft, getting into the draft, whatever?
A lot of guys, they try to find an agent, declare for the draft. Then after that, it's kind of just like, where you going to train, who you going to train with, and one thing I want to say is you don't have to go to all these high profile training places and all that, because a lot of them, they're gonna focus on the big name guys anyway. Okay. So it's kind of just find something that works for you. If you've been training with somebody and it got you this far, don't even for real, you don't even really need to change. Just know that you got to be working because there's so many people that's trying to do the same thing that you want to do.
That's a fact.
So after that. We probably get pro day, maybe an all-star game after the season if you can.
Okay.
But I played in the Legacy Bowl and then I had pro day. So now I'm really just, waiting and staying in shape until the draft.
What was the Legacy Bowl? Was y'all out there doing the Pro Bowl, bro? I know y'all ain't trying to get hurt, man. So
no, not the Pro Bowl.
They really going hard, the Legacy Bowl?
Yeah, it's scouts all in the seats. So we practiced at Tulane. And if you look up in the stand, it's people with clipboards and scouts everywhere. So it's just this ain't no Pro Bowl.
Everybody going hard out here. Everybody
extra hard. Extra hard. Right now, you're trying to get paid. You put your resume in front of scouts who probably ain't seen you all year. They get the names, the list, the film, and all that. So send it out. So you really want to put your best foot forward.
Man, so I'm guessing you see a lot of different styles of coaching out here. You respond well to all styles of coaching, you know what I'm saying? Some coaches are the chill players coach. Some coaches militant with that thing, you know what I'm saying? For you as a player, any preference with what style of coach you got, or you kind of can work with whatever, you know what I mean?
I definitely can work with whatever because, when your dad's the coach, it don't get harder than that.
That's true.
So
that's true.
Nobody's gonna talk to me the way he does.
Yeah.
So he's definitely a good mix of being on me and then being chill at the same time. So I've been growing up with it all my life. Even if he's not my coach, I'm gonna hear him in the stands. I hear that voice. Yeah. I know that voice. I hear that voice. Wherever we at, I hear you.
It's right here.
Sometimes I just bro, leave me alone.
It's right here.
But I definitely appreciate it. Even when I don't want to listen, or even when he think I'm not listening. Okay. I'm listening to what you're saying. It's just I don't want to hear it right now.
Yeah. Well, man, I tell you, man, to stay locked in, like I said, in this day and age, man, their generation got it the hardest. Y'all got it harder than us and everything, man. Y'all got so much right there to get distracted by, and it seems like you're locked in and you're ready to take a leap for the next step, man. As far as your training, everybody was talking about the 40 times. Is that the biggest thing that's on y'all's mind, or is it just let me just make sure across the board I'm good to go?
I think definitely the 40 is one of the biggest. Yeah. But to me, it's a lot of fast people that can't play.
That's facts.
So that's you want to. It's something you want to focus on, but at the same time, if you can ball, you can ball. But I just want to make sure that I'm good in every category. And at the end of the day, football is what matter. Like, it ain't track.
Yeah.
So like, being fast is good. It's a luxury to have, but like if say you go out and run 4.7, but can't nobody cover you, nobody gonna care.
That's a fact. Route running, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta have them feet right, you know what I'm saying? Them hips right too, you know what I'm saying? No question. Then I'm guessing you're open if, they want to move your position or change. You're open to, playing different positions at the next level?
Yeah, for sure. Cause, I play pretty much every skill position it is.
Okay.
And, I played like a lot of it. So, even in college, at William & Mary, I played running back 1 year.
Oh, wow.
So, I take pride in, being what they call an athlete or yeah, like I can do a lot of different things. And I think that's where a lot of my value is. Like, I return kicks, I return punts. I can play corner. I played safety before. I can throw, I can catch, I can run. So it's just like, getting somebody like me is just like plug and play. Like, wherever you need me, I can do it.
That's perfect right there. You know what, man? Just send that off to the combine. Send that little clip right there. We send it off somewhere, man. Well, you know what, Dre? I'm not gonna hold you too long, but I just want to do this, man. I want to say, man, keep working hard and all that good stuff, man. Stay locked in, stay focused. But I do this with college athletes. I do say a prayer for them before we end. You mind if I say a quick prayer for you, bro? That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's bow our heads. Lord, we ask that you protect DreSean, Lord. We ask that you cover him, Lord. We ask that you keep him in your hands as he goes on his journey to strive for his goals and dreams, Lord. We ask that you please provide him with laser-like focus in any moment or any room that he may need it. Please provide him with the ability to overachieve anything that he could ever imagine, Lord. We ask you to cover him, protect him, and we ask you to be there with him through this journey. In Jesus' name we do pray. Amen. DreSean, man, my boy. I appreciate you, man. Short and sweet. Hey, man, people at home. Norfolk State shout out. William Mary shout out. You know what I'm saying? Central VA shout out, all the shout out. NFL, we on the way. Look, man, if you guys want more, like, subscribe, the YouTube, all that good stuff. You can find DreSean's socials on my platform too if you need it. Oh, man, you keep working, man. I'm working my 40 time with DreSean. He'll get me right, bro. He'll get me right, bro. I'm getting back in shape, man. But this is Candid Talk, episode 163. We'd like to thank Scoreboards for having us here. We'd like to thank the production crew. Until next time, guys, we'll see you around. We're out. Peace.